Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Tharp and welcome to my Wix page. This is the home page and it just provides a brief welcome message, navigation buttons to the other pages, a few pictures of me and my friends, a little bit about what I believe will happen in my classroom, and that is all for the home page. So next is the About Me page. I'm originally from Noblesville, Indiana, but I now live in Bloomington, Indiana. I'm currently a sophomore at Indiana University majoring in elementary education with a concentration in math, and I did spend my first 3 semesters in the Kelley School of Business before I decided that it just wasn't making me happy. I am engaged to a second lieutenant in the Indiana National Guard, and I do have a 10-month-old chocolate lab puppy named Bo. My pedagogical beliefs as a teacher fall heavily on avocation. I believe it's necessary that a teacher be willing to advocate for their students and be their constant support system. You never know what some students can be going through, so it's important that they do have the constant in their life that is their teacher. I do believe that technology can be really useful in the classroom. I believe that it's a tool and it can be really useful when it's used correctly. I think it's great for assessing students' learning, reviewing with students, and it really makes a great supplemental aid, but I don't think it should be the primary source of instruction. I feel like in a lot of classrooms that are becoming one-to-one rooms, sometimes their technology kind of takes over the place of the teacher, and that's something that I really don't want to happen in my classroom. I want technology to enhance my students' thinking and their problem-solving skills, not hinder the development of them, so I don't want their computers to do all the thinking for them. Down further on this page is a link to my resume and my contact info. On my gallery page you can see 4 examples of my best work. The first one is the problem-based learning lesson plan that I made, and for this lesson plan I had students pick a significant person from the Revolutionary War that they thought had the greatest impact on the development of Indiana. They had to do a series of small assessments throughout this lesson plan, such as a research journal and a group discussion, but their final culminating assessment was a wax museum. The wax museum was designed to be a night that parents are invited to see all of their students' hard work as their students dress up as a character that they chose. I've done something like this before in a previous class, and it was a really fun idea. Next is a s'more newsletter. I created a newsletter that is advertising a open house for my future classroom. It just mentions me, the information about the open house, the agenda, and what I want to happen in the classroom for that year. Creating a newsletter is a great way to spread information to parents and students both. Next is an ebook that I created. I used mystorybook.com to create this ebook. It aligns with the 2nd grade social studies standard about the functions of government, and I think creating an ebook is a great way to have students show what they've learned and express their creativity, but it also allows for different creativity levels, artistic skills, anything like that, because all the art is done online and students don't have to worry about if they're bad at drawing. Next is a Jeopardy game that I created. I think Jeopardy is a fun and interactive way to assess students' learning. Jeopardy is engaging for the student as well as efficient for the student and the teacher because it provides instant feedback. This particular Jeopardy game aligns with the 2nd grade math standard about division. I think W200 is a great class for people who want to be educators because it really shows how you can use technology resources in your everyday classroom. For example, I earned these 10 badges throughout the course of the semester, and the majority of these I earned from resources that I had never even heard of. So without W200, I wouldn't be familiar with quizzes, I wouldn't be familiar with Hour of Code, and I also wouldn't be familiar with s'more or Edpuzzle. So I'm thankful that W200 showed me those resources. I'm using technology in my future classroom to align with the ISD standards for educators. I think technology will allow me to be a learner, a leader, a citizen, a collaborator, a designer, a facilitator, and an analyst. I plan on using technology as a supplemental aid and to help my students review what they've learned and express what they've learned, but I don't want them to rely solely on technology. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have enjoyed my e-portfolio.